Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile, Escape from the Pit. Last time, we liberated the Dragon Scroll from a very well-hidden Empire base across this big chasm. Now, we do need to return that to its owner, Koth. But before we do that, there is another dragon nearby that I want to pay a visit to. I'm going to go see if Pyrog will tell us anything about the brooch that Erica thinks he has. Pyrog is not the friendliest of dragons, so it's probably wise to save the game here. So, hey Pyrog, what up? Silence, fool! You don't want to tell us about that. Are there any other conversation threads I can follow? So, one thing that I made a point of not doing last time we spoke to Pyrog is ask him just how he treats adventurers. It roars and belches flame. Enough talk! I desire dinner and more wealth, and you will provide it. And the entire room is now hostile. Now, if this goes rather badly, I may need to reload and simply buff up and attack the dragon without talking to him. But I should be able to handle him by this point. And Major Blessing, of course. Okay, Pyrog just took me from hasted to slowed with one spell. That is very rude, sir. You must be punished. Also, he just did like 50 damage to Mal with Fire Breath, even with a Ring of Fire resist on. Yikes. Haste back up and ravage you. Let's see. Kaylee. Well, I've got a Fire Orb necklace, and I would like to show that off eventually. There just isn't a great target setup here right now. Because a Fire Orb necklace will shoot off a few Firestorm spells, which can be quite nice. I do love Major Blessing so. Even Simon can get good hits in. Okay, wow, at this rate I may just have to pull in some footage from a practice run to show just how much damage Pyrog can do. Because if I don't get the buffs right, he can wreck quite a lot of face with his Fire Breath. I have seen him do over 100 damage in one hit with that. Hehehe, double spears. Come on, Pyrog, I'm trying to show off how much of a badass you can be. Or not. The mighty creature rears up when it takes the blow, roars and falls over. The ground cracks where it lands. The world has one less dragon. Killing a dragon is an extreme and permanent act. Hope you know what you're doing. Whew. You take the key from around Pyrog's neck. Up close, you see it is made of wrought iron with a dragon head at one end. Oh, whoops, more giants. Yeah, I'll need to spend a little time here in giant cleanup. Okay, now we can pick up some loot. Ooh, medium skill potion. Let's see, I think that's basically a blessing. I don't think that's one that'll boost XP or skill points. Okay, no more giants in here, I think. Very good. Okay, now you come over here and say that. That's what I thought. The area around the dragon was very hot. Strangely, this tunnel is icy cold. The walls are coated with frost. Like a magical refrigerator, maybe. Boxes? Must search boxes. Aw, nothing in the boxes. You are surrounded by frozen piles of giant and ogre food. You try not to guess where the meat came from. Yeah, that's not something we'd want to think about too much. Oh, and this seems to be the giant privy. Lovely. There is an enormous locked door here. You try your dragon key immediately. It opens it. Go figure. So we have Pyrog's bedroom. Still haven't quite found his hoard of dragon loot. The air in front of you warps and twists as if over a great heat source. If this is a trap, it'll be tough to disarm. Good thing Kaylee has those nimble gloves, isn't it? Oh joy, lava. Ow. Couple of demons. Nothing we can't handle at this point. Bolt of light zaps you. Oh, awesome. Maybe I should do a protection spell before walking much farther in here. Honestly, these chests are barely worth it by now. Given that chests always give random loot. Okay, I'm taking pretty minimal damage from the bolts of light. Oh, I see. My magic resistance has worn off. Ooh, Emerald Helm. That's, actually pretty good loot. I already have one, though. And more lava. And yet another very difficult heat-wavy trap, which is dispatched. So that's the dragon's hoard, but still no brooch. What else are you hiding, Pyrog? Oh, there's something. I'm going to step outside and take a rest first, though. Really? I have to disarm this again? Dragon magic is powerful stuff, yo. That was a lot of fire damage. Yikes. Oh dear. Whatever is here is guarded by a Hakai. I do not like that. Ah, can't reach him. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. In a small lead box, you find a beautiful chalcedony amulet. Hoo-hoo. So now we've got 4 brooches. Ivory, malachite, pearl, and chalcedony, if I remember correctly. Ugh. Yeah, Dragon Magic Yo likes to reset its traps, apparently. Okay. So, yeah, that's useless to me right now. We are going to need to get another boat. We are going to need to get a boat to go see Koth. Fortunately, I think there is another one at the giant docks here, yes. I could go through Barga to retrieve the other one, but effort. Someday we will definitely have to explore more of this area. Should I investigate the empty patch of swamp while I'm here? Maybe another time. Come on, Koth, I'm bringing your scroll back. Can you call off your guards? Can the living statues move? I think golems can move. Living statues maybe not. Oh, yeah, never mind. Living statues can totally move. Nope, that's a golem. This is going to be a huge slog. I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeesh. Okay, this time I'm finding everything else that I can in Koth's place, because I do not want to have to go through that again. Hey, guess what? We brought your scroll back. Okay, and he's not going to acknowledge that until we actually put the scroll back in its place. So now we have the option to place scroll. You place the scroll in with its siblings. Nothing dramatic happens. Okay, Koth, do you like me any better now? Wards. Okay, here we go. Since we've retrieved the scroll, we can now ask Koth about the ritual to bypass some tower wards, which may help us out in a later quest. Koth nods her huge head. You have done well for me, humans. I am a creature of my word. He teaches you the motions to pass the wards. It is a simple ritual, and you take note of it. Okay, so, even in this bit of dialogue, Koth switches between he and her. So, apparently it's difficult to keep track of a dragon's gender. Perhaps dragons can change their genders. Are you going to question a dragon? I don't think so. So there is that. Okay, we've got a couple of little secret areas. And I'm going to look in these boxes, but if I find anything, I'm probably not going to take it. One angry dragon in an episode is plenty. Huh. Okay, that was odd. Now, something I didn't do last time. Look at all the bookshelves! Because you would think in a dragon's library there's something worth finding here. Okay, Ah, you're back. Now, are you something I need to worry about? You're a golem. Creature is hostile. Creature is not attacking me, so I'm not going to start a fight with it. Ha! Finally. These bookshelves are coated with dust and reek of decay. One tome has the appearance of a spellbook. You pull it off the shelf and look at it. It turns out to be a spellbook from the surface world. You devour its contents greedily. Most of the pages are faded, but enough are intact for you to learn the spells Shockwave and Recharge. Good. Nice. So we already knew Shockwave, but Recharge was one that we didn't have before. And with that, River now knows all of the mage spells. Most excellent. And now the golem is pissed off. I'm just going to walk away quickly. I've fought enough golems today. I really don't want to spend a couple minutes fighting one more. So, after all of that, there is still at least one more thing I want to do in this area, and that is talk to Erica about some things. Oh, and there's the first giant boat that we stole. Okay, and this time it should be much easier to get in to see Erica. When you get close to this clearly magicked door, a small patch of the runes disappear to reveal a keyhole. Your runed key fits into it easily, and the door swings open. That's a relief. And this door we say dry rot and it opens. But we've never explored over here. So this is Erica's garden. Hope you don't mind if we kill off a few of your little pets. Okay, so if we didn't have the dry rot password, we would need to go in through here and figure out how to get this door open. Ah, that door's the easy part. The portcullis is a little harder. Come on. This room isn't suspicious at all. There is a lever on the wall. Clunk. So that should open the portcullis. Unfortunately, it also wakes up some statues. And the statues are golems. Ouch. Aren't we glad we got the password? Unlock that anyway, just to get the full map. So yeah, I like these guys staying here and not coming to beat me up. So Erica, we've got 4 out of 5 of the brooches. What do you think? Yes. Okay. Instructions. Aha. Erica looks at the brooches you have and smiles coldly. 4 may be sufficient. I am not sure. Get a 5th if you can. If you can't, I can give you further instruction anyway. There is a place, somewhere down here, well hidden, which is close to the surface and from which someone may be teleported. I don't know where it is, but I do know who you should talk to. A man named Aiden. A traitor from the Empire. He hides on the islands north of the Giant's Cave. I told you we should explore that area. If you can win his trust, he should know where you should go. When you get there, perform this ritual to summon me. Okay. Now that is interesting. I didn't know that in this version of the game 4 brooches could be sufficient to teleport, although 5 is still better. I know that's true in Avernum. I also know that doesn't get you the best ending. Now, one more thing before we go is I heard you know about a password that could get us onto the surface. There is an exit to the surface world. The Empire, careful as always, wanted to leave an escape route. The scimitar is searching hard for it. The dragon's sulphurus guards it, but that isn't the most well-defended thing about it. There's a 4-syllable password needed to go through. Fortunately, I know 1 syllable. I stole it from above. Don't ask how. It was a challenge, even for me. The 3rd syllable is eng. Certain mages may know the other 3. You take note of this. Well, we could go ask Koth, but if the golems in his front entrance have respawned, I'm not entirely sure I want to. Haha. I think last time we didn't have enough mage lore to get this. You find a slender spellbook on one of the shelves, written by Erica herself. A careful perusal is sufficient to obtain some of her knowledge of the arcane arts. In particular, you now know the spells Recharge and Protection. We already knew those, but cool to see that there's occasionally multiple places to get stuff. Okay, so we've gotten a bit more knowledge and more ideas of where we can track stuff down. We're going to have to figure out which mages may have the information we need, but I will start investigating that in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.